Hey guys, it's Reese from Amazing Cars 13, coming at you with a, well, not super long, but not really short, live stream on my channel Saturday night. This is pretty much a, like, small to, like, I'd say medium to, like, kind of big, live stream thing for, like, show and tell and stuff afterwards, because, I'm going to be showing some things that I haven't shown in my previous live streams and some stuff that I have. But to be honest, we're going to start off with the different stuff first, just because, it's been a while since you've seen all of it, and I don't show it too often anyway. So yeah, I thought I might show it again because the stuff that I keep showing again more recently than anything else that I'm going to show are pretty much my newest Matchbox finds, given the fact that one of my family members was nice and they sent me an international card of the Dodge van in yellow recolor, which I actually don't have in my collection yet. So yeah, yep. Now I'm really surprised that no one guessed on which car I ended up getting from the Shelby American collection when I went there today out in Boulder, Colorado, because trust me, it's a really cool car that I got there. They only had one of it there. Majority of the stuff they have there are in 1/64 scales are either like Cobra race cars or Shelby or 2017 Ford GT Heritage racing cars. So yeah, pretty much a majority of the diecast cars they have there at the Shelby collection in 1/64 scale are either greenlight or like these interesting Shelby collectible cars with like opening hoods. And the opening hood ones don't seem to be as cool as the greenlight ones because they're technically 1/64, 1/72 scale. However, given the fact that that hood thing pretty much opens a majority of the time, you may or may not want a car like that on your track. Now, given the fact that it's not really meant to be considered a collector piece, yeah, that's kind of different. So, thought I just mentioned that is that it's either greenlight or like these weird like 1/64 scale cars that have majority opening hood stuff, and they are more likely Shelby Cobras that are the 427 or a different version of it with an opening hood thing, or they are the Shelby Cobra Daytona Coupe with an opening hood thing, or the greenlight Heritage Racing 2017 Ford GT cars, or the one that I found there, which they only had one of. That's the thing I ended up getting. Card was in pretty bad shape, given the fact that it looked like it was already had problems with it right here, where my finger is, right here, and then unfortunately when I came home with it, there's like a few scratches or like cracks on the casing. But given the fact that it's not fully opened, and I just I talked to two different people there. Well, actually, a third person as well, but they weren't there to help me with the diecast stuff or talk about the merch they had there. They were there to answer questions about something else, and I think that person might have had a British accent. I'm not even sure, but it sounded like a British accent to me. I could be wrong though. I don't know. It just didn't sound like a normal American accent, I will say. It could be Southern accent, or it could be a British accent. I honestly don't know. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna show some really cool cars that I don't plan on opening anytime soon, really, given the fact that I found like I think 3 of them either at the Shelby collection in Boulder, Colorado, or the one in Las Vegas. I think they were actually in the Boulder, Colorado one, given the fact that one of them actually is a slightly different color than the one I thought I had possibly, just because it's a little bit different. So yeah, for the person that's here, hopefully they can, chat in the chat feature. If not, then I suppose that's fine. So yeah, we have the I know it's not like the most perfect condition for the case or packaging. We have the M1 Pro car from the Cars and Donuts series. I already have one of these in my collection out of this one. So I don't ever plan on opening this one because this would be my second one I have. A car I really wish I had from this set is that blue Subaru WRX Impreza. Well, the blue Subaru Impreza WRX STI. unfortunately, given the fact that these are no longer sold anywhere, except for probably at special diecast stores like the one out in Parker, Colorado Diecast, they may or may not have cars from the set even, given the fact that they have some old and some new premium Hot Wheels sets, and I think possibly some premium Matchbox sets. Well, the only premium Matchbox set that I'm aware of is the Superfast, because those are, rubber tire cars. Moving parts isn't really considered premium because it's just like an opening part and that's it. So yeah, let me just show that. This one I had to get out in Italy. Some Maserati MC12 GT1 race car. And then the three Heritage Racing 2017 Ford GT cars I have. One of them I'm not sure, but I think that the one that I saw there may or may not have had a recolored version, just given the fact that I saw a completely different color version that looked similar to this bronze gold one they had there. But yeah, I guess I may or may not have thought I had the same one. Because to be honest, if I had brought all three of the cars I had there and compared that bronze gold one, well, bronze tan gold one, to the one that they had there, I think it might be a little bit different on the brown color, possibly. I'm not completely sure though. So yeah. Anyways, let's show them right now. I've had them for quite a few years. I'm not even sure when I got them there, but yeah, here they are. And this is the one that I was talking about, that they may have had a different color version of it in. They did have the black one there. They had the yellow one there. They had the orange one there. They had that blue one there that I already had, I believe. I don't think they have that red one there anymore, because the one that I had, there must have been other people who have bought that one and it's no longer there anymore, I suppose. So, yeah. Like I said, this one may be the one that they might have had a different color version of at the place I went to out in Boulder today, the Shelby collection there. They may have had a different color version that, the color on it might not be like that tan gold color, or like a bronze gold color. So, yeah, thought I just mentioned that. There is no one here right now, which is not really great, because unfortunately, because of that, I could end the live stream, anytime I want to, but I don't want to do that, because I don't like saying this over and over again, because it might sound like I'm being mean or bossy, but I'm really trying not to be. I'm just trying to say, hey, if you realize I'm the live stream right now and there's no one here, it's because, people aren't showing up and supporting my channel. Even though the fact that this live stream has 1 thumbs up already, that's better than nothing, obviously. So, yeah. I do know one person that should be able to make this one is Next Level Toys, given the fact that he normally tends to show up to live stream event things pretty darn late. So I have to do something really quick. To be honest, I'm not sure if I am. Okay, now I can do it. Unfortunately, I know Chris over at Northeast Ohio Diecast and Treasures will miss this live stream, sadly, due to the fact that it is literally tomorrow morning there for him. And I just realized that Next Level Toys may or may not make this one, because that's kind of late there too, possibly. To be honest, I'm not sure who's even going to make this live stream. So, yeah. Yeah, I really just hope someone can join this. Because, I'm not trying to be, the not nice person. I'm trying to be nice and just, realize that, yeah, I can't accommodate everyone's time schedules, and especially considering it's the weekend, some people are, busy with their friends or family, or they're out of town and doing other fun things. I'm just gonna say this as a general fact and or statement is that even though it's the weekend and some people like to do fun things, whether it's like go diecast hunting all day long at like different stores, or like go to a party or whatever. Obviously, yes, since it's YouTube, we have to keep the talk appropriate. So yeah, but majority of the people that aren't here are sleeping right now, or they're having fun just doing something right now. Whether it's diecast cars hunting all day long, or going to like a birthday party or something like that, or going to car dealerships and just looking at cool cars, whatever it may be. I understand that you can't make it, and that's fine. I just hope you can make my next one. So yeah. Hopefully this person that keeps popping up and going away can you know, uh, type in the chat feature, because I'm actually not watching the live stream on my phone right now, given the fact that I keep going past it every time. So yeah. And the person keeps leaving. Well, that's not super good though, because it's hard to tell like the person who's here if they're actually here or not. So yeah, hopefully some people join soon. If not, then like I said, people are having fun or they're just sleeping right now, and because of that, I can't accommodate around everyone's time schedule. Sadly, I wish I could, but I can't. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna say that. Why didn't I think of this? Tampa should have been here, because I know he's actually in the same time I am. Unfortunately, I know Chris won't be able to make this one because, like I said, he's going to be sleeping by now, which is kind of sad. So, yeah. Trying to get, some people to join. Just given the fact that I'm not planning on doing this live stream like crazy long because unfortunately I'm gonna have to end this live stream before tomorrow morning. Just given the fact that tomorrow morning is an hour and 38 minutes away. For me, that is. For others, it's already tomorrow morning, and for other people, it's like the next day ahead of us. So yeah, hopefully they can join. I'm not entirely sure what the time is in Canada, just given the fact that I've never lived there as far as I know. So yeah, my guess is that it's probably like, a few hours tomorrow morning there. Or maybe it's a few hours earlier there than it is here. I honestly don't know. So yeah. Anyways, hopefully Alex Flint won't be here because Alex Flint tends to be in majority of my videos, give or take. So yeah, hopefully people can join soon. If not, then that's totally understandable. Kind of sort of. Whoa, that is really cool. I think I may have to watch this episode of Jay Leno's Garage after my live stream is done. However, I won't be able to do it till tomorrow, unfortunately. So yeah. Also, I thought I just mentioned that when I hit 200 subscribers, I'm probably not going to do a giveaway. I just said I'd mention that. So that shouldn't mean, please hurry to unsubscribe to my channel. What that means is that I will be doing something else when I hit 200 subscribers. Just given the fact that, unfortunately, my first giveaway didn't go crazy well because, people got their stuff late, or the people who I was sending it to never sent me their addresses, and because of that, I couldn't send it out to them. So, yeah. And also, I'm not going to, say anyone's addresses or email things over a live stream, obviously. What I'm just saying is that, I had a hard time getting stuff sent out to people because, they just don't want to comply with the rules of giveaways. And unfortunately, if you don't comply with the rules, you don't get the stuff. Because it's like, let's say, anyone can do a giveaway when they want to. It's just that, unfortunately, you have to give certain rules to people and realize that, some people may not be commenting on your video in time. And then they realize that, oh, shoot, I'm late for this giveaway. Yeah, we don't want to have people like that on giveaways, unfortunately. And because of that, that kind of sort of not may or may not have happened on my first try doing a giveaway on my YouTube channel. Like either they commented like as soon as the video was out, or they come into it like, a few days later, and then unfortunately when they come into it a few days later, they realize they were 1 or 2 days past the giveaway deadline. So yeah, because of that, they weren't able to do that. So however, on the opposite side, not give away stuff at, like a subscriber milestone on my channel. Some people may just, like Tampa said, when you're low on money, unfortunately, you can't send stuff out to people, and it's like, you don't want to start like, one of those donation things just to say, hey, donate to my fund so I can get diecast cards sent out to people. I'm not trying to say I wouldn't support that. I totally would if anyone did have that happen. But I'm just saying that seems like a poor waste of like donating money to just get someone to, send cards out. Because it's like in reality, if like people do that, they realize they're just giving money to someone who's going to send them stuff, and then they just realize that they're going to get some things sent to the person who donated to that person. What I mean by that is like there's like what's it called? GoFundMe pages. Yeah, that's what they are. It's like you don't want to start a GoFundMe page for like collecting diecast cards, because that's just silly, because you can buy those with your own money. And if you save up enough money, you can ship them out to whoever you want. So don't start a GoFundMe page for diecast collecting. That's just a waste of money there, I would say. So yeah. Not sure what's going on, but there's 2 likes here, which is really great for the channel. Someone has showed up again. I'm not sure if it's the same person who keeps popping in and out every now and then, or it's someone else. Hopefully this person can actually type in the chat feature thing, because we're going to be showing other cards relatively soon that I don't show too often. This one's having a hard time cooperating with me, but there it is. So believe it or not, I didn't know this, but TSM model and Mejo exclusives partnered with many GT cars, by the way. I never knew that. Actually. But yeah, this TSM model company, they also do a mini GT cars, by the way, too, that I find at Color Diecast. Out of all my 143rd scale cars, this has to be my favorite one. Porsche 919 Hybrid. I can't believe Hot Wheels or Matchbox has not made this car ever, and they should. And to be completely honest, since Hot Wheels has made a new Porsche car, they really should consider making Porsche racing cars more often, because I know they're making the brand new 935 next year, but come on. You've put off the 919 Hybrid and the 911 RSR long enough to realize that you should be making them, because, Porsche has, a 2019 or 2020 or 2021 version of these cars, and Hot Wheels and Matchbox don't feel like having the guts to make them. That just sounds like a lot of excuses right there. And, we don't like people making excuses. Even toy car companies shouldn't make excuses for, like, delaying a cool car for a diecast car in 1/64 scale, because it's like, as soon as that 935 hit stores, I'm not sure how many people are going to be waiting to get one, but hey, I'm already on the list of people wanting to get one when it comes out. I don't care if I have to wait till like late November, early December for it to come out. Probably towards the end of December is when 2021 A case should be hitting stores, just given the fact that that's what Hot Wheels does, is that they release their new case for next year late, the year before the start of the actual next year. So what I mean by that is like 2022 cars are going to be hitting stores like near the end of December, early January, and then like late January is 2021 like Hot Wheels Mix 2. Well, what I mean by that is 2021 Hot Wheels A case is going to be in stores late December, and then January, same thing for Hot Wheels cars, and then late January, early February is probably going to be 2022 Mix B case, and then whatever case letters they use for next year, they'll have them as well. So yeah. Now this next one, I know there's a few scratches or like chips or whatever on it, but this is a really cool Hot Wheels car. I mean, it's not the coolest looking one, but it's a Hot Wheels 143rd scale Ferrari 412. Since Hot Wheels doesn't have their Ferrari license anymore, that car itself is in pretty perfect condition. I'm not sure I would say 100%, but I'd probably say like 80 to 98% perfect condition, just given the fact that the car tends to roll around a lot, but given the fact that I haven't used it too often or used it outside of the box really for anything, it still should be in like near mint condition. So yeah. Now for the next thing I'm wanting to show, even though no one's here sadly, which come on, let's get some people here please, because I want to show stuff with people actually being here. So because of that, I'm just going to. Oops. So I'm just wondering, if anyone's going to join me in the live chat feature thing, just given the fact that, yes, I know for people on the East Coast, you are going to be pretty much sleeping right now, sadly. So yeah, because unfortunately, like I said, given the fact that we came back, pretty late, and unfortunately, I couldn't find all of the stuff right away. So yeah, if I had found it sooner than later, I may or may not have had like 1 or 2 people here that actually stayed. Now, yes, given the fact that, obviously it's pretty late here for me, I'm trying to stay awake as best I can to do this live even. So, yeah, just bear with me here, because unfortunately, if I start, having, sleepy feeling or whatever, or like, my eyes, start to close. I know I'm live, and this may seem weird that I'm saying this, but I'm trying to stay awake as best I can to do this live stream thing. So that's why I really wanted people to be here, because this is not time for a showcase thing to be done, for like a show and tell type thing with diecast cards in it. That does open, and so do the doors. However, I'm not in the mood to show all of those features right now, just given the fact that hey, it's pretty late, and I don't want to forget, like, why am I doing this? Why did I take this car out of the box? Or like, why did I open all the features on it? I don't want to realize that, as soon as I take this out and then a few minutes later start wondering, like, okay, I think I need to put this away and close all the all the opening parts on that car. You know what I mean? It's like, once you're sleepy or tired, it's like you don't want to be someone who forgets like why they did something and realize that you need to clean up your mess. So yeah. Now this next car is the one that I got from the place today actually, and considering they only had one of it here, and this part right here where my finger is on the back and front of it for the packaging was already like that. I think I may end up being stuck with this one. However, considering the packaging is not like completely opened, even though there are some like scratches or cracks on it up here, but it doesn't seem to be like opened. Like basically what the collection is saying is like, hey, we can trade in stuff for you. You just have to make sure you haven't opened it, like where you can start using the car for stuff. So I guess what they mean by that is like you can keep the car's stuff like unopened in like any condition, I suppose, because they didn't say the card had to be like in perfect condition to like exchange it for something else there. So yeah, given the fact that they've said that I probably should have bought had my other Ford GTs there, and traded them in for other cars that I would have considered having in my collection, given the fact that I'm only starting to like maybe 1 or 2 of the ones I mean, I honestly don't know. I really don't know, because like I said, once I make more money and stuff and whatnot, and we go up there again, and we may or may not go to the Shelby collection anytime soon again, just given the fact that the main reason why I even went to the Shelby collection, which is probably like my what, I want to say 3rd, 4th time there, probably, just given the fact that I know I have gone there 1 or 2 times in the past, And like the first time I was there, I don't ever recall buying anything. The next time I was there, I did recall buying some things. However, given the fact that a few years ago, all of the 164 scale cars they had that were 1999, that makes me feel like I may or may not have bought them from that one, or ended up realizing that I think I may have bought them from the Las Vegas collection and may not have realized that. But to be honest, I don't think I ever did that, because the only thing I bought from the Vegas one was that giant Ford thing there for $60. So yeah. Anyways, I guess it's time I show you the thing I got there, because to be honest, this thing is super cool looking, and you're not gonna find this in your like regular grocery stores for diecast cars, even though you might find premium stuff, like green lights and things like that. Considering this is an older series, there it is. It's the Eleanor Custom Mustang, the '67 one. So believe it or not, I looked on the back of this, and it turns out there's two versions of the Gone in 60 Seconds movie. One's based off from 1974, the other is from 2000, and this one is from the 2000 movie. Actually, just thought I'd let you know that. So yeah, apparently the first Eleanor, which probably not too many people was aware of or familiar with, I didn't realize this, but my parents didn't know this either, but they seem to think that the Custom 73 Mustang from the first Gone in 60 Second movie doesn't seem to be real. Now, I'm not saying, I disagree with that or agree with that. I'm just saying, I have mixed feelings, like whether that car actually existed or not. Because, given the fact that, the Ford Museum out in Detroit, Michigan may or may not have this car, and if they don't, then yes, obviously it's probably a one-off Eleanor car that they never used for toy car producing stuff. That's probably just my guess, though. I'm not even sure. But yeah, considering that both Eleanor cars were custom Mustangs anyway, based off two different models, that's going to be interesting. So yeah. However, this Eleanor, the 1967 Ford Mustang Eleanor, is based off a 67 GT500, by the way. So this is supposed to be a GT500, but it just says custom 67 Mustang. So yeah. Now, with I think majority of all these things that I have already shown before, it's time to go over the cars that I'm going to be opening in September. Now, I'm not sure if anyone else knew that there was a second Eleanor besides that gray custom one, because to be honest, I was really surprised and intrigued that there was actually a second Eleanor that was, on the back of this green light card art stuff saying, hey, there's a second Eleanor Mustang. It just happens to be a different year and different color. But it should be, relatively similar to the 67 one, but, just a few years later and in a different paint job design. So yeah, I'm going to be opening these in September. And I'm also going to be opening these in September as well. Now, sometime tomorrow, I'm not sure when, but I will let you know that sometime tomorrow there will be a fully electric cars race event. However, given the fact that I'm only a few days away from getting another electric car into my electric cars group, we may or may not, do that race tomorrow. I kind of feel like I should, and then it's like, hey, I can wait a few more days, race this one car up against the winner of whatever the cars were from that race event thing, and then we'll have our official winner. So basically what this means is that we could have two different, well, we could have we're going to have two winners for the all-electric cars thing, given the fact that, well, we might just have one winner, and it's either from the electric cars I already have in my collection or the electric cars that I'm going to be opening soon. So, yeah. Anyways, this is pretty much what I'm showing tonight. Unfortunately, no one showed up here, so because of that, I will be signing off right about now for this live stream. Thanks for being here. Unfortunately, no one was able to type in the chat feature this time, which, makes me a little bit unhappy or sad and kind of disappointed. But, hey, I realize that, most people are trying to sleep by now. So, yeah, I guess I could understand that's why, there was only one person here every once in a while, and then they kept popping up and then going away. I'm not sure even who it was, given the fact that they never typed in the chat feature thing. So yeah, thanks for the one or two people that were here, and I will see you all tomorrow, sometime tomorrow, Sunday, of this weekend. Yes, this weekend, Sunday, tomorrow, for my all electric cars racing event. Whether they're stock electric race cars or racing electric race cars or like dragster tuned fully electric race cars. You'll see what I mean by dragster tuned fully electric race cars, because you might think this car is a hybrid, but it's actually not, because the Chevrolet Volt and Bolt were both fully electric cars. I don't believe either one was a half gas, half electric, meaning hybrid type car, because as far as I'm aware, I don't ever recall either of those two Chevy cars being hybrid cars that use gas and electric. I believe they were both fully electric cars, but Chevrolet killed off the Volt or Bolt, and then they have like new versions of them, and then those versions may or may not still be around anymore. I don't know, but yeah, just thought I'd mention that we're gonna have some odd and unique electric cars racing tomorrow, and tomorrow's live stream for all electric cars racing Sunday diecast event on my YouTube channel. I'm not sure when that live stream will be. I'm probably just wanting to let everyone know it's not going to happen till late afternoon. I'm just going to say, if I was to do my electric racing cars diecast live stream on my channel tomorrow, it's probably going to be in the time frame of like 2 to 6 p.m., just give or take, when I'm not busy doing things inside the house or outside of the house, because I have things to do inside the house and then some things to do outside of the house. So because of that, that's why I'm saying 2 to 6 p.m. Hopefully people can join me on my live stream tomorrow in the time frame of 2 to 6 p.m. for the all-electric cars racing cars event. And then a few days later, we're going to have a unboxing of all the new cars I opened in September. So yeah, I will see you then. Thanks everyone for being here. Unfortunately, we had no one in the chat feature this time, which, like I said, is probably like my first or second time this has happened. So it's not like, I'm like super upset saying, hey, why did no one chat in the chat feature? I don't want to be like that. I mean, yes, I was just giving an example of, what I would have said if it was like the very first time this ever happened to me. But since it's not, I'm not like hugely upset about it. So yeah, obviously I'm not going to make like a crazy big deal about it. I just, felt like I'm just, wondering why no one wanted to type in the chat feature, considering there was like 1 or 2 people here before they keep disappearing and reappearing. So yeah, whatever the case may be, like I said, I know it's really late at night, so I guess that seems to be the biggest explanation of why no one showed up in the live stream and stood around. Well, not stood around, but stuck around long enough to type in the chat feature and actually pay attention to what I was showing. Because to be honest, once this live stream is done and over with and on my channel, the people that weren't able to be here, since no one was typing in the chat feature, you can all just comment on the live stream once it's on my YouTube channel. So yeah, hopefully this gets few comments, few views. I honestly don't care about the dislikes thing anymore, because I know there are some people saying like, hey, why did you dislike my video? Like, it's like, did you not like the comment at all, or did you want to see something else? That's like, that's what the people who should dislike your video should say, like, hey, I'm sorry, but, it's like, some people are shy to like say why they dislike someone's video. Other people are like open to say, the reason why I hit the thumbs down is because I may have accidentally meant to hit the thumbs up, because what I saw in your video was really great content and I love supporting your channel. Or it's like, you could have done, X, Y, and Z better on your video or live stream thing. I mean, I'm just trying to be, supportive of my channel and other channels and look out for everyone in this diecast cars community on YouTube, to realize that, trying to ignore the dislikes as best as you can, because if you pay too much attention to them, some people tend to get pretty sad from them, and then it's like they almost feel like quitting YouTube. Which, to be honest, I have never felt that way. I mean, even though, given the fact that I've had dislikes on my channel, I never seem to, be hugely disappointed about them. I never comment on my videos saying, why anyone dislikes my videos. I just completely ignore them because, to be honest, majority of the times are like they accidentally meant to click the like button. But, if someone dislikes your video and leaves it like that, then yeah, that's their choice. So, yeah, sorry if I'm going on about other things besides the stuff I showed already. So, yeah, gonna end the live stream showing this because that's the newest thing I got along with that band, but this is cooler than the band. So, yeah. Anyways, thanks for being here. And if anyone's wondering, what my shirt is, it's a Taylor Swift shirt. Just thought I'd mention that really quickly. The hat I'm wearing is a Pikes Peak Hillclimb hat. I got that from a meet and greet thing like 1 to 2, maybe 3 years ago. Probably like 1 to 3 years ago is my guess. Well, more likely 2 to 3 years because this was way before this national emergency, national health emergency thing got near any of us in USA. So yeah, thought I'd just mention that. Yeah, so I don't know if you can find this hat online, but I bet you could. So yeah, and what I mean by I bet you could find this online is that if you go to the Pikes Peak hill climb website or just type in Pikes Peak hill climb hats, you'll probably find this one. The Taylor shirt, on the other hand, you'll probably find it online, but maybe not on, obviously like Taylor's official website, just given the fact that she has completely different merchandise than, where I found this shirt from, because this is Taylor from all eras, actually. It's from her first era to her latest era before Folklore and Evermore were released, and then, yeah. It's basically Taylor from like, I want to say, Fearless, well, let's see. That one's red, I know that. That's 1989, Reputation, Lover. That one, Speak Now. One of these two should be Fearless. I know one. I just realized that probably this one's Fearless. That one's Speak Now, and that one's the Taylor Swift album, because she did actually have her first official album that was called Taylor Swift, actually. So yeah. And then after that was Fearless, then Speak Now, Red, 1989, Reputation, Lover. Then Folklore Nevermore came out after that, and then a few years later after that, Taylor's Fearless version comes out, and then November 19th this year, Taylor's Red version comes out. The only reason why I know these facts is because Taylor herself's actually is saying these things on YouTube. So yeah, she did also let her fans know that they can pre-order the Red Taylor's version vinyl right now. Actually, if anyone wants one of those, you could probably find that on Taylor's website page. Just given the fact that be aware for pre-order stuff some things sell out quicker than others. I'm not saying that's true for Taylor stuff. However, considering it's not a concert thing, more of just an album thing, people may have different opinions on that. People may have different opinions on all Taylor merch, whether it's from her website or not. So yeah, I'm just trying to be helpful because hey, it's time that I said another fact or statement, whatever. Is that besides diecast cars, I'm into music stuff too, by the way. So yeah, I'm just trying to help people out as best I can. Speaking of helping people out for diecast cars or music type things for like merch or whatever, I can't do that for everyone, but I can do that for diecast cars more than music stuff. But if you're a Taylor Swift fan, all of you Swifties, which is what Taylor calls her fans, you should be able to realize that she'll let you know when her merch comes out, obviously, on YouTube or one of her social media pages. So yeah. For diecast collectors, whether you're collecting Hot Wheels, Matchbox, Majorette, I may or may not be able to help you out with the premium brands, but Hot Wheels and Matchbox stuff, I will say, just start checking stores by September through December of this year for new Hot Wheels and Matchbox stuff. So yeah. Yep, this is the car I'm ending the live stream on. Sorry that I went over the limit of time that I was planning on being live for, but it's because I really wanted to help people out from, like Hot Wheels Matchbox and some Taylor Swift related merch type things, whether it's on their store or not, or pretty much, anything diecast cars related, or some music merch things. Well, not things, but some music merch items. I'm just trying to help you with those for those kinds of people, and same for the diecast community. I'm trying to help you realize that, hey, check stores by September for new Hot Wheels Matchbox cars for Target, Walmart, and King Soopers if you live near any of those stores. Thanks for the 193 subscribers. Thank you all for supporting my channel. 7 more subscribers away from hitting 200 subscribers, which, to be honest, I didn't think was even going to happen on my channel, and I'm kind of glad it is, because I want to get 1,000 subscribers someday and realize that I can start doing live streams on my phone instead of having to do them just on my computer. So yeah. This is like probably one of my coolest 164 scale cars I have. It's the only one I have, so no, this one's not going to be for sale or trade or anything like that. Unless I end up, having duplicates someday, which may or may not happen, I don't know. But yeah, thanks everyone for being here that was here, and unfortunately for the people that weren't here, you can just comment on the live stream once it's on my channel, which should be relatively soon. Bye now, and I'll see you tomorrow for the All Electric Cars Race Stream live event from the time frame of 2 to 6 p.m. on my channel tomorrow. Trust me, don't miss it, because I'm racing some... I know what I mean by, I was going to say it's like some cool electric cars. What I was going to say is that some people may or may not find electric cars boring. I honestly don't. I think they're cool. But not all electric cars are cool, in my opinion. There are some that I just don't like based off, styling and stuff. But yeah. Anyways, enough talk about that. Just, try to be in the live stream tomorrow, because if you miss this one, that's fine. You can just comment when it's on my channel, which should be right about now.